Alright, just seems like one problem after another buying a used Chrysler Concorde. I mean, I like the car, but it's just an issue after an issue. What's happening now is my steering wheel is off. I'm getting some vibration going on the road, so I just bumped it up. Show you what's happening. So I'm checking the front end. I just got it jacked up on a jack, and I find this, a tie rod shop. These cars are known for tie rods being bad, so I'm gonna have to try to get another tie rod. Rod-Chrysler Auto Parts. Oh my god, this series sucks. No, the series is like stupid most of the time. This is like, look, I'm looking for a inner tie rod on a 2004 Concorde, Chrysler Concorde. All right, looks like I was able to locate an inner tie rod. See if I can attempt to get it off before I take off. Let's see, let's get going. All right, I'm gonna stop removing all this stuff here so I can get access to those bolts. All right, I think I can get in there without taking this housing off. These are the bolts right here. Or one of the bolts to get that off. All right, we're gonna go ahead and attempt to remove that bolt out of there. We use a 1/2-inch ratchet on this one. Bolt number one. Not sure if I got to remove both those bolts, the whole bolt in. I'm gonna see if this slides out. Beautiful. Careful working on a hot engine. And there she is. The bushing's gone. And now is to get the tie rod from the outside. I'm going to attempt to do it with the ratchet. I do have an impact, but I don't think I'm going to need it. Yeah, so far I got to say this is pretty easy. A couple of taps and it should come off. All right. And there she is. Slide her out. Easy peasy. That's where the bushing goes. And it's totally wasted out. They're known for that. They're known for these tie rods, the bushings let go on them. Just look at this. This isn't even attached. Which is, I don't know, man. I don't know how that's not attached on there. She came apart. She's marked. I put a little mark here where she ends up going in there. So that way it goes back the same way. This wasn't even on here. It's supposed to go around the sleeve to tighten it, and it wasn't even on that. Ooh, as you can see, it's still tight. I didn't even loosen it. It's all the way down. But shit happens. What are you gonna do? Luckily, nobody got hurt. This thing didn't come flying out, and I crashed on the highway. I'm gonna run to the store see if I can get one. Taking this with me just to make sure it's the right one. This came out easier than I thought. Alright, I'm back from the auto parts store. This thing was actually cheaper than I thought it was going to be, and it cost me $38, which I don't find it to be bad at all for a tie rod end. This is the old one. All right, and this is what goes bad, is the bushing right here. All right, looks good. It's a little bit different style, but it's going to work. I'm going to go ahead and transfer this piece into here, and then we'll get that tie rod in there. Just gonna mark all the threads so I can get everything close, and then I'll have to take it to the garage to get the wheels aligned again. All right, first thing I'm gonna do is I got this all lined up to where the marks were that I made the marks, both sleeves. I'm gonna put it on the inside first, on the steering column first. So I'm gonna slide it through and try to line it up. All right, now we're gonna go to the top. All right, now you're not going to be able to see this, but I got to get this bolt and that lined up. Doesn't look like it's right there. All right, bolts through. Now I'm just going to tighten it. I need to get my flashlight and check that other one, make sure it's okay. Let's check it, make sure. Well, it looks like I'll be replacing that left one soon too. The bushing's starting to wear down. Kind of a bad design. I don't know why they did that design, but it's easy to get to and take it off, but I don't know, I'm not impressed with the design of the tie rods. Make sure it's tight. All right, she's in. Now I gotta bend those tabs back. Double check everything. Looks good, looks good. Yep, yep. All right, now we gotta hook up the wheel back up. All right, first things first, I'm gonna put the tie rod in here. Get the nut started. So we're gonna tighten up the sleeve, the adjustment sleeve. All right, make sure that's tight. All right, so the adjustment sleeve doesn't move on you. And now we're just gonna tighten down the tie rod. That's it. Wow, what a difference. Take it to the shop, get an alignment done. That way you know that they're perfect and you're not gonna have any problems with it. But if you match everything up before you take it off, mark all the threads and everything, make sure everything's the same height as it was before, you should be darn close to where it was before. So to recap, I had the steering wheel was off to the left to go down the road straight, and every time I went over certain roads, or certain bumps in the roads, I should say, it felt like something was loose on the front end. And it would continue on for a few seconds, and then it would stop. So checking the tire, I had a bad right front tie rod. All right, I'm gonna button this all up, take it on the road, and see how she travels. All right, just got back from the test drive, and man, she's right on the money. The steering wheel is right on the money. She goes down the road really nice. That's all I got, man. That thing was easier than putting in the belts on that car. I think total time minus going out to get the thing and putting it in and getting it on the road for a test drive was probably 30 minutes, if that. Yeah, I don't know, man. It was just easier than putting the belts on. Eventually, I'm going to need that the driver's side tie rods also, because the rubber's not looking great on that one either. But there isn't that much play in it compared to the one that I took out. I know on the internet they sell bushings for these things if you want to try to just replace the bushing. So hey, thanks for watching. Questions, comments, any tips, put them down, I'll get to them. Thanks. Y'all have a good day and a good night, or whatever it is, wherever you are. All right, bye-bye.